Welcome back, guys, to an episode of The Alpha Strike. This is Mikeneto's Brotherhood of Metaclicks. And new recruits edition, of course. Here is Mikeneto with another new recruit.
Thank you, Professor X. So again, we're going to go ahead and dive into our Civil War OP for one of the most sought-after figures that I've heard from the set itself. Now, I know you might be thinking of somebody else, but it is none other than the Taskmaster. This figure, oh my goodness, he brings so much to the table for his amazing 80 points.
What a cool cape. What's he do?
Collector's number 26, Rare, Hydra Initiative Martial Arts Pro Registration Thunderbolts. Trait, give him a free action and choose one of his combat values that is lower than the same combat value on one adjacent opposing character. Then modify the chosen combat value by +1 until your next turn or until his dial is clicked.
Wow.
Also, traded, at the beginning of your turn, you may turn his dial to another click. If you do, at the end of your turn, return him to the click that he began on. Also, Minions of Doom team ability for wildcard, and you guys probably won't be able to see it very well, but that is almost every power in the book. Honestly, they might as well have just printed his card on the POC.
So, usually when I think of a character in a click, they usually get weaker kind of as they go on. So is his dial not the case?
So Taskmaster, I am under the firm belief now that he is a robot. His dial, as far as values, do not change. He always sits at 8 movement, 10 attack, 17 defense, and 2 damage.
Wow.
Every click. Every single click. Now, I know they've done that to simulate that he's just using an arsenal of abilities he has, and he doesn't ever really get tired. But really, when you look at his dial and compare it to previous robot dials from the Metal Men, he just kind of fits in.
And or like Vision from the movie sets. He always
just
like
the
same clicks.
You a robot? But he starts with, now this is going to be a rainbow of powers here. First click, he's got Stealth, Precision Strike, Super Senses, and Perplex. Great way to start off for defensive. You can use that Perplex at the end of your turn after his dial changes back. Second click in, he's got Charge, Combat Reflexes, and Exploit Weakness. So that's when you want to run in there, kick somebody's face in. And then you will have to move him back to his top dial. So that Combat Reflexes maybe not so good on the dial change, but if he takes 1 damage, it is there. He's ready to be up close and personal. Third click in, Running Shot, Pen Sight, Energy Shield Flexion, and Enhancement.
Wow.
Great way to be if you've got a lot of range going on. He does have 5 range. So you pair him with a bunch of your shooters, turn him that click, and the end of the turn, just turn him right back to where he was. Fourth click in, he's got Leap, Climb, back to Super Senses, and Outwit. So this is where you're going to want to put him in position to outwit somebody and let the rest of your team do the work. He's got that Super Senses if he's been knocked down to this point to try and keep himself alive from any incoming attacks. And then it goes to Sidestep, Energy Shield Flexion, and Range Combat Expert. So long range shooter at this point with that Range Combat Expert, which is definitely needed for that 2 damage. Sidestep to get him in position, then shoot away. And last click, Flurry, Blades, Claws, and Battle Fury. Now, always be careful. If you're going to take him this click, make sure you are not pushing him. He does not have willpower, and he would end up dying from that action.
Okay, so speaking of willpower, he doesn't have it like you said. So if I use a second turn, I go again and attack and don't have willpower, he takes damage from that click. Does he go back to the one he started the turn on?
Only if you changed his dial at the beginning of the turn. Now, they actually said that you may turn his dial to another click, so that means you do have to move the dial to take advantage of what would be willpower. In a sense that he would then go back to the click he started on. So if I started the turn and I said I want to go to his Sidestep, Energy Shield, Running Shot click, and I was pushing to do so, a Sidestep and take a shot, he takes push, he goes down to Flurry, Blades, Claws, but because I moved his dial at the end of my turn, he goes all the way back to click number 1, and I can Perplex up his defense.
That's insane.
An advantage here is that... well, let's cover his disadvantages. So overall,
disadvantages first.
Not a lot of defensive reducers. He's got a lot of stuff that boosts his defense, but If you get past that super senses or the energy shield or the combat reflexes, he's done. You pretty much punch him to death.
Wow.
Haven't seen it happen yet, though. Have not seen it happen. Again, poison, no damage reducers. You just click him away. Not impervious to outwit. Depending on where he's sitting, you could outwit a power and just club him like a baby seal.
Like a baby seal.
To make him better, I'm going to lean back on that Hulkbuster armor. Give him that invulnerable through his whole dial. Slow down that death rate. Keep some support on hand. TK to move him around, give him position. And really, he's got everything else you need. He is a Swiss Army knife
Now,
built into a whole whopping 70 or 80 points.
what's the team ability that he has?
He has Minions of Doom, so that's wild card. One other thing you can pair with him. Thanks for bringing this up. Masters of Evil, granting him colossal push. So every turn he can take an action, and as long as you don't put him on that last click for taking the unavoidable damage afterward, he just returns right back to his starting click. Just every turn, just keep going. I've got action tokens, and honestly, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep going.
And also, you could probably like put a special equipment on him or a possessor piece on him.
Oh, so for those of you who are still going back to Golden Age, dropping a possessor on one of the entities on him, or even Eclipso at this point,
Or
because he's
Brainiac.
Brainiac. You can click him around as long as you don't KO the possessor. You could repick a power and repick your plus every
Value.
time that dial moves. So I pick my offensive power, my offensive bonus. At the end of my turn, it goes back to whatever click I started on. I pick my defense bonus and my
Oh, that's
defensive
right.
power
You get to pick it every time the dial changes.
every time.
Oh, that's awesome.
So definitely a lot of things you can do to make Taskmaster even better than he is already. So that is our newest recruit, Taskmaster, for our Brotherhood of Metaclicks. I thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, remember,
Strike first.
and strike hard.